Welcome here. My name is Birgitte Nielsen, and I'm working as an application specialist in the Struers head office in Denmark. I'm going to present to you the newest manual cut-off machine. It's a tabletop cut-off machine, and the name is Labotom-20. This machine, the Labotom-20, has a very nice hood that slides up and down very easily. It has, of course, some markings of there is an available laser inside, and also the personal protection that you need for using this machine. On the hood here, you will see some lines at the front. This is the reason for this is that when you do manual cutting, you can then easily see when you slide down, move down the cutoff wheel, that you are doing it in a constant speed. This is not a standard cover, a standard hood, because here we have to the right side, we have actually an extension tunnel. Usually for a standard hood, this window will be going all the way down, so it has a full view from all sides, on both sides and to the front. So it's a very clear, open view for the cutting chamber. Lower down here under the cover, there is of course an emergency switch. And just to the left, there will be the main switch for the machine. On the right side of the hood, we have the control panel. It's very nice with this grab behind it, so you can easily touch and press the keys here, the start, the stop, and the flushing gun. Up here, there's two functionalities of the start button for AccuWash and for normal cutting flow. Still here on the right side, there is a very long handle, so no matter the height of the person, it's easy to grab it either here or up here to move the cutoff wheel up and down during the cutting process. Let's step into the machine, or at least I will open up this very operator-friendly cover, slides easily up and down like this, giving a full view from all sides with light to this very big cutting chamber. The cutting table here has these anti-vibration feet or legs that makes it makes it with minimum of vibration when we do the cutting process. And the bottom here of the machine has a slope that goes down to the drain at the rear end of the machine. In front of that one, there is a small gate to collect all swarf and samples, etc. Inside the machine to the left, you will find the handle to control the AccuWash. In vertical position like this, it's the normal flow of the water around the cutoff wheel. If you lift it up in horizontal position, then you have adjusted it so you can control the AccuWash water, and then the water will come out in this device here. I will close the hood. I will then press start here to the right to start the AccuWash water. And as you can see here, it's very efficient to clean the inside of the chamber. Then you can lift this or move this up and down to really clean the inside of the cutting chamber. To stop it, you press the red button. You lift up the cover when the lock has released. And now we need to push this handle down again to do the next cutting process. As part of the cover, there's placed this gutter here, down here, that leads the water from the center out and down to the back. So all water from the cutting process will drip at the back inside the machine and not outside. It's always recommended to keep a good maintenance of your machines. In this case here, we have a flushing gun available on the right side of the machine, and it's controlled up here on the control panel on the orange button. So now I'm going to clean the machine. I take the gun out, I open the valve, I start here, and then I can adjust the water flow by pressing the handle on the water pistol. Stopping it again up here, and that's it. This is the 10mm T-slot cutting table. That means it's suitable for all our 10 millimeter clamping devices. In this case, it's a quick clamping device. What is most important here is that there is a lot of lines here starting with 0, where it's all work pieces should be placed in front of this 0 line. That means it should be at the front end of the cutting table. When cutting round samples or round work pieces, it's very often happens that these sample rolls, and there's a tendency that they roll down in the machine into the drain. This will never happen here because we have this specimen collector box. This can easily be removed to take out the samples, but also to remove most of the debris and swarf that has been created in the cutting process. After cleaning this, you can easily put it back in place, ready for the next process. Sometimes you have very long work pieces. And in this case, for this Labotom-20, we have the extension tunnels. In our case, in my lab here, we have mounted it with the right side of the extension tunnel. It could, of course, also be one to the left side. And for cutting this very long bar, I close this one, or else I cannot start the machine. I close the hood, and the sample is ready to be. The Labotom-20 has as a standard an integrated laser. The laser is placed at the rear end and the back side of the cutoff wheel cover, and it's very easy to see, clear to see the marking here on the workpiece where you're going to cut the sample. I'm now ready to cut this very long workpiece. The cover is closed, the extension tunnel is closed. On the right side on the control panel, I will press the green button to start. And then just slowly lower the cutoff wheel towards. And I can again here follow the process by looking at the lines at the cover, on the cover. And then stop here. And this was my story about Labotom-20, our newest manual cutoff machine. So if you have any questions related to this machine or any other products of Struers, please contact Struers.